3 years ago, I started a social media marketing agency out of the blue. I didn't even mean to start it. My intention was never to start a marketing agency. I kind of just fell into that industry. And it's taken me through this journey where I've hit the £10,000, I've hit the £15,000, and last month I hit my first ever £20,000 month, which is fucking ridiculous. Why I just got watery eyes when I said that, I don't know, but it's true. I hit £20,000 in pre-tax revenue from a single person running a marketing agency. I have no employees, I have no overheads, I'm just one man with a camera and I run people's social media accounts. This whole marketing agency space started just over 3 years ago when I was running around to singular clients shooting one-off videos, £300, £400, £500, filming weddings, just getting by normally, as most people do. I fell into the restaurant niche where it was a friend of mine who owned a restaurant and he wanted me to come and capture content and run his social media, and he paid me £1,000 a month. And that light bulb switched in that very second, where I was like, hang on a minute, if I get 10 of these, that's £10,000 a month, £120,000 a year. Ridiculous, mental. I never thought I would hit it. But that moment came when I hit it, and that feeling of like success and that feeling of, hang on a minute, I'm actually doing something, I'm growing something, I'm scaling a business on my own, and I can't ever be so proud of myself for doing it. And then you hit 15 and then you hit 20 and you have to take a second to go, what the fuck is happening? I'm just a 27-year-old guy that goes around with a camera, captures some insane content, run some ads, do the graphic design, and run a social media marketing agency, scheduling their posts out to run their social media accounts. Did I ever think I would hit £20,000? £20,000 is £240,000 a year. That's £250,000. Like, how? There are obviously some downsides to this sort of industry. At the moment, I think I'm running 18 social media accounts. I won't always have 18. I'll have more one month. I'll have 20, 25, and then I'll probably go down to 15 or maybe 10 or even less. It really depends if I'm performing, if they found someone better than me, if they found someone cheaper than me. But the thing that I love about my business is I'm friends with every single one of my clients. So for me to be booted out of the door for someone who's cheaper is quite rare. And I'm thankful to be in that situation. And I'm thankful that I've actually made friends with my clients, because every single one of my clients I have a personal relationship with outside of my marketing agency. 3 or 4 years ago, I didn't have a single fucking penny to my name. I was driving a smart car. I was depressed. I just got out of a toxic business relationship where he sued me for something I didn't do, and I was just at my lowest point. And then I started the marketing agency and started building my connections and started doing what I do best in my personal capacity, and I ended up scaling. Why is the coffee machine cleaning now? But I started scaling my agency to a point where I'm now in this position where I'm so fortunate to be on a very good monthly income. £20,000 a month. That's before tax, by the way. Taxman takes half of that from me. Would you believe it? £10,000. But what can I do? I live in the UK. I can't wait to live in Dubai to not pay any tax. One day. But how did I get into this position? How did I get to the point where I grew my agency to this point? And I'll be completely and honest with you, I don't know. I don't know how I got myself into this situation. Was it, bloody hell, I'm getting teary eyes again. Was it the fact that I got dragged through a toxic business relationship and money stolen from me and everything I went through? Have I got a vendetta against that person? Do I want to prove that I'm bigger and better than that and that I can come back bigger? Maybe. Am I just working silly hours and killing myself and I haven't realized it yet because I haven't burnt myself out, but I will soon realize that? Maybe. Is it my personality? Do I just get on with clients? Am I just good at what I do? I just genuinely could not tell you how I've managed to scale my marketing agency from nothing to a £240,000 a year business. 240,000, that sounds fucking ridiculous. Now look, I know this isn't going to be the correct business model for me to follow for the next 5-10 years, because in reality, I'm not going to keep my clients for 5 or 10 years. The longest client I've kept so far is 2.5 years. When you've got an agency, you get clients, you hit your full-time max at 20 clients, for example, and then you lose some, and then you gain some again, and you lose some. When you lose 2, you'll gain 3. When you lose 3, you'll gain 2. It's just a never-ending cycle of gaining clients and losing clients. And that may not be anything that reflects you as the marketing agency. It may be they have no money, they're closing down, they want to find someone else, they want to choose someone else to change up the content, and that's fine. But you're never going to avoid that wave of gaining and losing clients. And although that this business isn't for the foreseeable in the next 5 to 10 years, I'm just taking it in. I'm not taking it for granted. I'm investing my money, I'm saving my money. I've just bought this apartment. I'm due to buy another one at the end of the year so I can start renting it out, and that's where I want to go. I want to start getting into property and put the money into property, so that will kind of give me that residual income where I can then go off and travel the world. But if you're going to ask me where I see myself in 5-10 years, I don't see it in this business, filming and taking photos, because genuinely I don't want to be 30-40 years old running around filming restaurants, working 16-hour days. But anything could happen. You know, if you asked me 3 years ago, do you see yourself making 20 grand a month with your little video camera, Joel, running around filming restaurants? I'd be like, mate, you need to go to a psych ward or something. You're losing your head. But I'm here. It's happened. The dreams come true. So I'm just going to continue pushing how I push and doing the work I do, and I continue to scale the agency, and probably at the end of the year bring on a content creator full time, because I do kind of feel like I'm burning out. But thank you guys for watching. If you're looking to start a social media marketing agency, then I've got quite a few videos on this channel just explaining how I started and what I'd advise you to do when you're first starting a marketing agency. But the one thing I don't do is sell an online course, because my journey, if I taught you how to start a marketing agency, my journey is going to be different to your journey. You're not going to meet the same people I've met that's put me in this position. Oh, he's got a friend with 5 restaurants. Perfect. I've got 5 restaurants like that. You're probably not going to come across people who have 5 restaurants. So for me to teach you how I've got myself in this situation at the moment, I can't. So I don't have an online course. This YouTube is just for me to look back on in years to come and be like, that was cool. He was doing that. He hit this much money. He done this, he done that. And therefore I'm teaching you completely free of charge. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you in the next one. I don't know when it will be.